today, I'm going to show you two new recipes, the ubi cheese rolls and the mini siopao bola bola, brought to you by Eagle Instant Dry Yeast. Let's get started. For the dough, you need 1 1/8 cups of water, 1 tablespoon or 1 sachet of Eagle Instant Dry Yeast, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon baking powder, 1/2 cup sugar, 3 tablespoons shortening, 2 cups cake flour, 2 cups all-purpose flour. For the bola bola filling, you need 1/2 kilo of ground pork, 2 teaspoons of rice wine, 1 tablespoon sesame oil, 2 tablespoons cornstarch, 20 grams of chopped garlic, 1/4 cup soy sauce, 2 teaspoons sugar, 2 teaspoons chicken powder, 2 teaspoons of ginger juice, and 30 grams of chopped green onions. For the filling, you put together all the ingredients: garlic, onions, chicken powder, ginger juice, sugar, cornstarch, sesame oil, rice wine, soy sauce. You mix this together. If you don't like to put soy sauce, just put additional 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix this together and then keep this chilled until you're ready to stuff this into the siopao dough. We'll keep this in the refrigerator. Let's mix our dough. We start with water, and then we have our Eagle Instant Dry Yeast. They now come in the convenient smaller pack of 125 grams, and they also come in 11-gram sachet, which is like a single use, which is very convenient, especially for homemakers. You just open one pack, usually 1/2 kilo of flour. You need 11 grams of the yeast, of the Eagle yeast, and they come in a convenient sachet. Okay, so I have here the Eagle Instant yeast. See how it immediately bubbles. And then we have sugar, we have baking powder, and then we have cake flour, all-purpose flour, and then we have salt. Don't add the salt directly to the yeast. And then we have shortening. Right? Let's mix this for about 8 minutes. For those of us who are just baking for our families and our home, the big pack, which is 500 grams of the Eagle Instant Dry Yeast, is too much for us. So now they have a convenient 125 gram, or you have the sachet, which is 11 grams, which is about 1 tablespoon, just perfect for one recipe. So you don't have to worry about where to store the extra yeast. Alright, after 8 to 10 minutes, let's remove the dough. Since we're making mini, we will make about 25 grams. Okay, let's weigh. Okay, 25. Next, flatten it, and then thin out the edges by pushing the rolling pin inwards instead of outwards. Okay, so this side is thin, this one is, the middle is thick. So here, look, and then pleats, the left thumb you use to push it in. Here, and then one more. Okay. Pleats, right? And And then we continue with the rest. We were able to make 42 pieces. The rest are in another container. We will let this rise or ferment for 30 to 40 minutes, and then we will steam this for 8 to 10 minutes. Here is our mini siopao bola bola. The ube cheese rolls, you need 1 1/4 cups of full cream milk. You warm to 90 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. 1 tablespoon or 11 grams of Eagle instant dry yeast. 1/2 cup sugar. 1/2 teaspoon salt. 5 egg yolks. 1/2 cup butter. 500 grams or 1/2 kilo of all-purpose flour. For the filling, you need ube paste or ube halaya. Cheddar cheese. For the ube cream cheese icing, you need 3/4 cup butter, 1/4 cup cream cheese, 1/2 cup of sifted confectioner sugar, 1 tablespoon of ube flavor and color. We will start by mixing together the flour with the sugar, the salt, and the Eagle instant dry yeast. If you buy the sachet, which is the 11 grams, you need 1 sachet. It's very convenient because you don't need to open the big pack. And then you mix this together. If you're using the Eagle instant dry yeast, you don't need to activate it in water. Just add it to the flour mixture, then mix. I warmed the milk. And then we add the egg yolks. And then you mix until it forms a dough. After that, that's about 1 to 2 minutes. And then you mix this for 6 minutes. And then we add the butter and you mix for another 2 minutes. After 6 minutes, the dough will look like this. We're going to add in our butter. And then we will mix for another 2 to 3 minutes. After 2 minutes, the dough is ready. You can do a window pane. Put a little oil in your hands. You'll notice it's a very soft dough. You pinch off a small portion and see if you can stretch it without it tearing. See, very nice. Then you know it's ready. I have here a bowl. You brush this with oil. The dough is a little bit soft and sticky. So I'm going to put a little oil here, maybe about 1 tablespoon, just so we can release it from the bowl. Please don't add more flour. Just be patient. And then form this into a smooth ball. Then let's put oil on top. And then let's cover this. Alright, let's check this back after 1 hour. Here is our dough after 1 hour of fermentation. You will see that the Eagle instant dry yeast is very, very active. So let's take this out and divide this into portions. This is a loaf pan. This is probably 5.5 inches. So I will make 50 grams. You form them into a ball. You can do this also. So here we roll this out into a rectangular shape. And then I'm going to put a slice of cheese. You can use a melting cheese. This is a cheddar cheese. And then like this. And then close the sides and roll. Make sure you pinch the ends. And you put this here. Alright? I'll make another one. you put the cheese and then ube. Okay, then fold it so that the ube filling will not come out, and then roll like this. Okay, make sure you pinch the ends. And then when you put this on the baking pan, the ends should be down. Alright. We will let this rise for 45 minutes to an hour or until it's double in size. Here is our cheese rolls ready to go inside the oven. I'm using a milk wash. This is just evaporated milk. This will give a shinier top, but it does not matter because we're going to put cream cheese frosting on this. Right, this goes into a 350-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. We will make the icing of our ube cheese bread. So I have here butter and then cream cheese. If you don't like to put cream cheese, you can take it out, but it brings it up. It brings your cheese bread another level up. And then we have powdered sugar. And of course, we have the ube flavor and color. Just add it gradually, we don't need a lot. Alright, here for our cheese roll, we will make this special. We'll put some icing here on top like this, ube icing, and then we'll dip it in cheese. Okay, just put a thin layer. If you don't like to put icing, what you can do is just brush this with melted butter and then you dip it in sugar.